Hello, welcome to my not so offensive unpopular K-pop opinions. I know you guys are fed up by this kind of video, I just can't help it. Please don't cancel me after this. You can free to agree and disagree about the opinions. Without further ado, let's get started. I know K-pop is about the whole package and not only vocals, but it really puzzles me they don't have a decent good vocalist. Some of them sound fine when they sing, but none of them would be a main vocal in any other group in the industry. In my opinion, Chaeryung sounds the best in the team, then Yeji and Leah are fine, but none can be considered material for the main vocal position. Also their rap is not good, thinking not only about fourth generation but every single generation and both boy and girl groups. I don't claim that I know all groups, but I know all successful groups and some internationally famous groups. I just can't find a single group with weaker vocalist than ITZY. I believed there is always room for improvement. Also, I don't hate ITZY, but Not Shy makes me want to seal my ears forever. The only parts I can listen to without internally screaming are Leah's lines when the instrumental is not too loud. I thought it would grow on me like most ITZY tracks do, but nope. I hate it and I don't like any of the songs in the album either. But I know they're capable of great things like Dalla Dalla, Wanna Be, so, gonna give them another chance. Is kinda disappointed though. Now I'm looking forward for their next comeback. I noticed some entertainment when debuting a new group. They consistently wish that this group have more members. At whatever point I see a group with like 9 or 13 members, I get pitiful about the members that get left behind. Like in a particularly enormous group there will undoubtedly be a couple of members that get the worst part of the deal, and that is terrible. Like when the all visual of each group scarcely get any line. Some people consistently assume that they are talentless or are in the group only for their visual. Let's use Kang Hae-won and I as one for instance. We can see her improvement up to now. Indeed, even with the little consideration that the company is giving her, she's figuring out how to improve. Presently we should envision that her company push her to her fullest potential. I wager that she will improve 3 or 4 times as of her present status. Anyway, that won't ever occur. Why? This is on the grounds that her group has such a large number of members. With more than 12 members to deal with, the company will undoubtedly make an easy route for not many of members. There's no talentless idols, their company is not pushing them sufficiently hard to improve. On to my next point, and that is being line distribution. Better believe it, no doubt. I realize how line distribution doesn't actually matter. Be that as it may, it does. It feature the idol's gifts and expertise. So when a member get first in the line distribution, at that point that particular member will see as a more talented than the other. Then there's the last spot position. People will frequently see them as talentless, in light of the fact that this individuals get minimal measure of line, implying that they are less skilled than different individuals. Sure, you can contend that others members sparkle and Psy track, yet in actuality Psy do nothing. Most fans or easygoing audience members will just tune into the title track, causing the Psy and the idol's ability to go unnoticed. I realize I will sound dishonest, yet I need to say this. Presently let's say that the group do give out fair line distribution. That's great, right? But in reality it's most certainly not. Why, you may ask? This is because it's unfair for the main or lead of the group to have similar time as different members who have less experience in that field. On the off chance that fair distribution were to occur, other members should be in a similar encounter as the main or lead in their group. Line distribution should not be fair or reasonable for the sake of being fair, and the others members shouldn't get more line because of fans feeling sorry for them. They should improve and acquire that time. The said members can develop constantly their ability and acquiring the line that they merit, as opposed to being pushed to the sidelines and getting scarcely any time. Jennie's rap is undoubtedly one of the best. She's very talented doing both, but I prefer her singing more. I like her voice best in Blackpink and one of my top faves overall. Her voice is very versatile, especially when she sang When Will My Life Begin on her first vlog. She can change her voice from soft and laid back, aggressive and almost growly, and more hearty and soulful. Her voice isn't something unique or one in a million, it's just very easy on the ears and likable. I would love hear another solo song from her. People always praises her rapping and wanted to see her rap more, but for me I would not complain if she can't get a rap line on their song. As long as I heard her vocals, it is still best and special. We all know IU is a digital monster in Korea, and whatever she releases it goes on the top quickly, but I believe Rose can manage to outchart her. Internationally Rose secured it, I believe so. Rose solo will achieve just as high achievements as a Blackpink release. Just look how her teaser surpassed 40+ million views. People are anticipating her comeback. Rose has been trending on Melon consistently for the past month. Plus the fact that Korea really adores her voice, and a lot of people have been anticipating her solo since her debut. Korea is more tricky as Korea is like IU's playground. However, this new chart is a bit unpredictable. We saw a few acts who used to do amazing on Melon chart like Akmu, Taeyeon and Epic High just totally drop after the first day. Taeyeon was as high as number 5 if I'm not wrong, and just went down like a rock the next day. So who knows? Nothing is predictable anymore with the new Melon. I don't know if Spotify Korea will affect IU full-length album since all songs from Kakao was removed by Spotify. On other K charts, as the difference between IU and Rose might be a week, I do believe she can beat IU on those charts. Whether she can maintain that top spot is up to whether the Korean public like it or not. To me is personally their best title song. It sounds original. Does a nice job balancing its elements, and never swerves into disconnected segments the way Treasure's singles have tended to do. Verses are playful and fun, trading between rap and vocals with flair. The chorus is less impressive, but gets the job done. It rests heavily on its beat, and MMM's fundamentals are strong enough to support what's essentially a one-phrase hook. The track climaxes in a more robust, chant-like finale that sends things off on a high. I dislike his voice mainly cause of the way he sings, not because of his natural color or whatever. He has tongue tension, which makes him sound very softy and breathy because he can't pronounce words properly, but he can clearly sing normally. We see this in Truth Untold, Spring Day, Save Me, etc. And he sounds amazing. I don't know why he wants to sound drunk. I think they give him a bunch of lines which his voice is not suited for. I admire her for composing her own raps. She's very talented. Her nasal tone does sometimes bother me, but her speaking tone is quite similar, so I understand why her rap sounds like that. She is insanely talented and her stage presence is top-notch, but I find her voice while rapping irritating and hard to listen to. I don't really care if idols are dating, and I would still support them no matter what. It's actually surprising it just came out from nowhere and boom, they are now dating. Those photos evidences from Dispatch does not make sense at all, kinda hilarious. But I'm worried about Jennie. Like Dispatch stalked this girl for a year. The article was way too descriptive. I'm not a fan of these programs and I just watched some of the performances and for the interactions. But I don't really know the point of the competition. Many fans expect the groups going on these shows gain popularity, but I think many will be disappointed. I don't see any impact on general public at all. Some think it will help the group expand their fan bases. Of course I hope the groups will gain popularity and success. I think this is a terrible decision. Each agency already has a wide range of issues they need to solve and matters they should attend to first, such as YG not giving their groups comebacks, SM recently debuting a GG and having a bad public image due to scandals, Jive mismanaging their current groups, GOT7 rumored to disband, and Stray Kids member scandal. The current popular kpop groups are already making huge names for themselves and their respective companies. I don't see the need to rush the process of cycling groups, as in old ones leaving new ones introduced. That's all. Now let's all fight in the comments section. Just kidding. Thank you for listening.